What is the most well-written show you have seen? Attack on Titan is the most cohesive show I have ever seen. I can't think of another show that has clear plot threads that start on the first episode and end on the last, tying everything in between together. 10 years in the making, and it was all planned. That being said, it was an adaptation. Avatar: The Last Airbender original animated is also airtight and flawless in literally every way. I want to add the new Fallout show, but it's too new and only one season released. It was a really good season though. Mad Men, you have to watch the whole thing to appreciate how almost everything written is deliberate. Some of the episodes don't seem to be moving any of the storylines forward. And some of the arcs are so long you don't realize they're even story arcs. By the end, it's all tied up, and what an ending. Also, I have actually watched this series multiple times and seen new things on every round. That is some careful writing. Heartbeat 199 to 2010. Hinkov managed to transition some of their longtime characters into completely new roles successfully, and did a decent job of handling important cast members choosing or needing to leave the show. The compelling character arcs I've ever seen on TV is a fit of incredible writing. Every single side character has so many layers of depth to them, and the writing, directing, and acting is all top class. Tough choice, Orange is the New Black, Breaking Bad, The Leftovers, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and The Handmaid's Tale. I think ITNB is the best. As far as the dialogue goes, there's very few sleeper scenes like someone walking up the stairs in slow motion for 10 minutes. Houghton has a lot of fast-moving, clever dialogue. At the third season, when his wife is killed, the show would be done. But no, it kept going for the next few seasons, and the ending was cliffhanger. Didn't like how they started Dexter New Blood. It was so plain and not much story element. Better Call Saul. It's well written in terms of twists, character development and breakdowns, suspense, tragedy, cynicality, and law accuracy. Drama thriller at its finest. Has thinking it's just another spin-off, and Saul Gone has you realize the brilliance of what you just watched. Mad Men comes to mind first. The Leftovers is probably the best TV show I've ever seen. The original Twilight Zone has inspired so much after it. The Sopranos feels like it will hold up for a long time. Fargo has been really good, consistently. Babylon Berlin. I swear every season is like a different show and I never got bored once. And apart from the writing, the scenery is absolutely fantastic and much more authentic than any other show set in a specific time period that I know. Ted Lasso, just impeccable. Lent display of how everyone is unique and messed up in their own ways, and how everyone can try and be a better person except the billionaires Rupert and Edwin Akufo and the trust fund baby Jack. Bluey, children's show that adults can enjoy as well. Even includes adult topics that children may understand, like divorce and subtle things they may miss, like PTSD, miscarriage, and infertility. The Good Place, because the character development is really fantastic. Each of the main characters go through such meaningful change between the start and end of the series. Atlanta, Breaking Bad, Star Trek: The Next Generation, Dave, and of course, in my opinion, the greatest mostly improvised show of all time is Curb Your Enthusiasm. 6 Feet Under. It covers family, relationships, life, death, existential issues, and does it all in a non-cliched way. And of course that ending. Breaking Bad, a masterclass in storytelling, character development, and suspense that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. The original Naruto was absolutely incredible. The Chunin exams is easily top 10 arcs, or even top 5 arguably in shounen history. Firefly. It had a bunch of great elements, wonderful acting, great set design and costuming, but the writing was simply superb. Breaking Bad is the best show I've ever seen except maybe The Wire. I will never stop talking about Breaking Bad or The Wire. 1 for Breaking Bad. Great pace, just an incredible show all around. I've watched the series start to finish around 5 times. Battlestar Galactica remake is fantastic, characters are well written and the story is well told. The music is superb. Hunter x Hunter is goated. If you like shonen seinen, really have to give it a chance though. Chimera arc is really good. All 5 seasons of Firefly, with season 1 being spot on. The other 4 were lackluster, and they really seem to not exist. Wentworth. I know a lot of people haven't heard of it, but it's absolutely brilliant. As soon as I watched it, I was hooked. Mortimer Gibbons' life on Normal Street. It never gets any praise, and I think it is genuinely the best show of all time. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The witty repartee between characters is top-notch, made even better by an excellent cast. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. TOG Atlas show is one of the best children's cartoons. Who knew you could handle topics like war this elegantly? The Wire, The Sopranos, Cowboy Bebop, Violet Evergarden. The lead up to episode 10 shook me. Berserk 1997. Arrested Development. The level of foresight and planning and recurring tiny gags is unparalleled. Severance. From beginning to end, everything is airtight and there are subtle hints everywhere. SpongeBob SquarePants. Who knew a sentient sponge living in a pineapple could be so relatable? Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. Zero debate from me on this. Deadwood. 3 seasons of the best writing you will ever see. Shogun is absolutely incredible, a slow, gentle and beautiful descent into hell. Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul. Chernobyl. Arrested Development seasons 1 to 3. West Wing. Or pretty much any Sorkin written show. The dialogue is incredible, not the most well written, but very underappreciated. The Bernie Mac show. Mr. In-Between is brilliant, but not specifically for how it was written. Attack on Titan. No plot twist can compare. Except for the ending. West Wing. Aaron Sorkin is one of the best writers in TV history. ATHF. Carl, your hands. Yeah, I know. I see 'em. They're very big. South Park. The jokes are on point in almost every single episode. Succession, and it's not very close to anything I have ever watched. The Leftovers. Boardwalk Empire. 2 well-written TV series. Fringe. The storyline is fantastic, and I love the characters. Arrested Development. I also loved the dialogue on Justified. Penny Dreadful, though I have to admit I hated the ending. Disappointed I haven't seen anyone say The Good Place yet. Abbott Elementary is a really well-written comedy IMO. Dexter. The early seasons and Fargo. The first season. House Mr. Robot. The Mentalist are within my top 10.